that's what it's called in game, but I just want to remember that I want to get it. And there's one, apparently one, you can buy from Pierre and Rob. Because I want to work on our house. No, I don't want to add another thing. I want to close this. What have I done? Get rid of this. There we go. Catalog yee. But Google says it's without GUE. It's just CATALOG. After you're done with this conversation, no rush. What start? Oh, I use so many. I really should create a mod document for y'all. I've done a lot of TikToks on the mods that I have, but I really have not made like a proper document anywhere. So the best I really have is just kind of popping in here and showing you, but I have, especially for aesthetic mods, I have the diverse Stardew Valley mods. I have the earthy recolor for the interior and exterior. I have almost all of L's series on Nexus Mod, so L's cat replacement, L's new coop animals, L's horses, seasonal buildings, town buildings. I do a lot of her stuff. So if you get a lot of her stuff, your game will probably start looking a little similar-ish to mine. And then I have a farm overlay, a farm map, a custom farm map, and I have the overgrown garden farm. Now I put my overgrown garden farm, I put that over the top of my regular farm, which you are not really supposed to be doing. You're supposed to do it on the beginning of a new save, so mine is a little bit glitchy. It's a little bit glitchy, so if you see some odd stuff in my farm, it's because I kind of fooped that up a little bit. So don't perceive too closely. Like you can see, I have this tree is like in the side of a cliff. It's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be like that. But I'm a hooligan and I've made mistakes, so. I never modded Stardew, but I've only played like 3 hours of it on stream with a friend 2 years ago, and I just started modding my own, so this is helpful. Modding Stardew honestly made me like want to play it more because it was more up my alley, but I'm also such a like fiend for aesthetic gameplay. So I mean, I mod my Minecraft, I mod my Sims, I mod my Stardew. I just strongly prefer to play games with like the aesthetics that I like. It makes me way more enticed and excited to play them. Personally, I haven't tried Stardew Expanded. I'm working really hard to stick to this 100% farm that we're working on, because I have an issue with games of restarting a lot, and I really wanted to see more of the like hidden gems of Stardew that you miss if you're constantly only playing like year 1 and year 2. So I've never tried Stardew Expanded or Ridgeside, which I know are very popular, like big expansion mods. But if we ever finish this farm, I think I will then try those, because I love being in my Stardew era, and I tell you, TikTok loves me being in my Stardew era too. My only videos TikTok ever wants to show people are my Stardew videos. I think there's people out there who follow me who think I only play Stardew because that's the only videos TikTok likes to show people. And I'm like, I swear I play many other games. I love Stardew as much as the next, but I'm not just a Stardew streamer, I promise. But I'm glad that you're enjoying the expanded playthrough that you have going on. I'm very glad. Currently, I'm trying to do a little to no capitalism run where I'm not allowed to buy from Pierre's except for backpack upgrades or Joja at all, and trying to finish the community center with the first. Oh wow! How would you get the oh, why can't I think of the word? Like the produce and stuff. If you don't buy like seeds from Pierre. I'm curious. That sounds really interesting. We do hate capitalism here, so I'm always down for a no capitalism run of any video game. Hi, Jess. I'm coming out of lurk to say hi, but the only TikTok I ever see are streamer tips and I don't even stream. Yeah, the TikTok algorithm is weird. Because I do like a... It's probably my fault because you're supposed to like have a niche or whatever. But I don't really like doing that because I don't know, I get bored of talking about the same thing all the time. So I do a lot of like aesthetic gameplay, mods, tips for games I like to play, clips of my streams. I do streamer tips, especially for a lot of disabled and neurodivergent streamers specifically. And the algo just chooses who the heck it wants to send what to. And I wish I had more of a control over it, but I do not. It has a mind of its own. You can buy from Traveling Cart that comes on Friday and Sunday, and also the mixed seeds, foraging, and fishing bundles help you get what you need to succeed. Interesting. I've never perceived a no capitalism run, but that's very... I like that idea. Oh, I just want the egg, please. Alright, say hi to everybody. Give everybody their love. Get y'all some hay. Can you get out of my way, sir? Alright, that's everybody now. I send them to my streamer friends. Thank you, love. That's so sweet. I also have the remix bundles mod, so sometimes it just randomly gives you new bundles. Oh, we have that. I'm playing a co-op farm with my friends in the Discord. And we have that, that as well. And it's kind of fun. I think I have the regular one on for this save, though. Alright, hello to everybody. Our sweet little baby goats we just got. It's my first time ever getting goats in the game, and they're so cute. Very excited. Hi, Pluto. Thank you for the quiet hello. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It's good to have you here, friend. What was I saying? I feel like I was in the middle of a train of thought and then I got distracted. And don't take this as you doing anything wrong, but somebody asked me about Stardew mods and now I think I was saying something, but now I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't know, I was probably just finishing my thought on the friendship thing, probably. Oh, yes, Maddie, you're the best. Thank you. I was talking about hypervigilance and how... And if you don't know what that is, I don't know if I'm the best at defining it. Let's see if I Google it, if I can give you like a more... Okay, it says, hypervigilance is the elevated state of constantly assessing potential threats around you. Is often the result of trauma. People who have been, who have like PTSD can sometimes have hypervigilance. And so I have CPTSD. And sometimes, and I don't think you have to have that to necessarily experience it, but because I grew up in an environment where my parents were always fighting, they both struggled with like substance abuse and things like that, I kind of learned to be hypervigilant and watch for signs that someone was mad at me or I was doing something wrong, that even though it wasn't like vocalized, which was and is very hard as an autistic person who struggles with like social cues, trying to like learn how to read people who aren't saying what they're feeling and aren't giving that direct communication that I really thrive off of. And we were talking about like trying to unlearn that because number one, it's a lot of excessive labor you shouldn't have to do. People should tell you if they feel some type of way or if you need to improve on something in the relationship. Like, they should be telling you that. That's part of relationship communication. But number two, a lot of times it's not really fair. And this was something that was hard for me to learn because obviously I didn't choose to be someone who had to learn hypervigilance. So it's hard to learn that being hypervigilant can actually be damaging. But I needed to hear it is that like sometimes you're wrong. Like sometimes you're being so hypervigilant and you're trying to read the cues, but you read them wrong, and then you kind of like apply your perspective of something onto someone that isn't really fair because they didn't say that they were upset and they didn't like, you know, you might be misinterpreting their like nonverbal cues and things like that in a way that isn't how they feel, and then applying that to how you interact with them, which isn't necessarily fair either. And so I've had to kind of learn that as well. Hi Jordan, how are you? It's so good to see you, bestie. I'll give a little shout out. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Jordan can have multiple shoutouts. Does anybody know if I have a secret note, but it doesn't seem like I can read it? Is that because I already have that secret note, or why is it stuck in my inventory? I didn't even know notice you were live. Hi, Forrest. I've only gotten the end of your topic, but as another autistic individual, I get you being met with physical or verbal abuse when I didn't understand what they thought I was doing wrong affected me more or a different way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think you have to be holding it. Like, oh, I know what you mean. Like this. There we go. It's Penny's handwriting. I want to get everyone something they love. Mom, parsnip, glazed yams, no beer. Jazz, fairy rose, plum pudding. Vincent, pink cake, grape. Mr. Molnar, a leek or fried mushroom. Granny Molnar, a beet or a tulip. She's so sweet. She wants to give everybody a gift. Cute. I'm watching you. Right click in my hand. Oh my god. Toast, you're a punk. You're a punk. Are the recipes not ready? Or I don't have room because they're like higher quality or something. My inventory needs to be cleaned out. Is there anything I can get rid of? I have a lot of excessive eggs. I think I can get rid of an egg. And I probably don't need these 2 stone. So I can grab these while I'm here. Thank you, Maddie, and thank you, Toast. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing better today than I've been the last couple of weeks, which is nice. I was telling chat that I had kind of gotten off a lot of my routines and wasn't really feeling a whole lot like myself, but I feel like I'm on an upward swing a bit, and I'm taking a small little break next week, so I think that will also be very helpful in really helping me fully feel better. Just to have some time to rest, to be to myself, to catch up on little odds and ends that have been kind of building up and, you know, kind of stress you out when you're like in the shower or going to bed at night and you're like, oh, I have this thing I need to do. Shoot, I didn't do it again or whatever. So gentle with myself. Yeah. You know, I had a lot of aspirations, I guess, for the new year when it came to specifically trying to improve on wait, does any of this need to be turned into the I don't think so. Trying to get better at my routines specifically has been something that I had really on my radar for this year of trying to get better at some things, and that whole like being gentle with yourself is so important because it takes a long time to relearn new habits and things. And I was doing really good at the beginning of the year. I say as if it's like not the 29th of January, but like my first 2-ish weeks were going like chef's kiss, like really, you know, whatever. And then I kind of, you know, it just had a lot of things that not even all bad things. I've even had some of the things were really good things, but they're just like extra things that I have to navigate that sort of make it hard for me to stick to the routines. And so being gentle, but also trying to like kind of what's the word I want to use? Like gently nudge myself back in the right direction is something I'm trying to learn as well. Of like how to redirect myself in a not mean way, the fact that I've gotten off kilter, but still acknowledge it and not just let it completely go haywire. These seeds are spring. Is it spring right now? I think it's spring right now, so I should plant these. I don't know why I have 9 potato seeds randomly in my inventory. And then artisan goods. Bada bing, bada boom. Resources. I'll keep the bait on me. Alright, that's good for now. Capitalism says no gentle, and we get worth for productivity under capitalism because society is booty. It's true. It's true, and unlearning that is very hard. It's very healing, but very hard. Whoa, what was that? Did you all hear the water like go bloop? I feel like something jumped out of the water here. Why didn't that work? Give me the goods. Why isn't it working when I click? Hello? This is just trash. Suspicious. I feel like I heard a sploosh that sounded like something jumped out of the water. Hi Hazel, welcome in. How are you? Heck yeah. Oh, here's our little baby. The new year has been very rough for me, and so a lot of my self-care has just been reminding myself to give myself that gentleness. The new year, I say, that's what I was saying, Jordan, like, it's so early in the year, right? But we get so down on ourselves already as if there isn't so much more time to navigate, you know, building up these things that we want to do, so. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of all of you. You all do a great job, and I, like, appreciate our conversations every time. Bring Evelyn a leak. I just sold them all. Oh, no. I didn't realize. I did not realize that I had agreed to that. Whoops. Cool. Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Welcome into the hive. I hope you're having a good day, a good weekend. Give me all these potatoes. I needed potatoes for the crop order. I planted so many taters. So I needed 100. Give them to me. Look at all these tates. Ooh, nice. hit it. Do I need to like bring them anywhere? I don't think so. Ships 100 potatoes. I need to ship them. Okay. I will do that. Good, I'm gonna make Muko bucks off these potatoes. I'll keep a couple of these gold ones just in case I need them for anything. I'll ship the rest of these. That should be enough, I think. Cool. No, I'm grateful to have this space, like, with you all to, like, talk about what's going well, what's not going well, and, like, to remind each other that shit's hard, man. And, like, you know, if it's... Oh, I do the text option, which is the first one, instead of like any of the pre-made ones, and then I use the font heavy in the dark green with an outline. Yeah. Is it the chickpea nonsense that's going up today? I presume. Sent a job application that came with a test, and I was going, oh good, and that's finally over, and then I looked up at the bar, the test was 52. Oh no! You're over halfway. You got this, friend. Job applications. Okay, here's my potentially controversial, but I don't think it should be controversial, job application take. Is that if you're not paying me, I should not have to take tests for you or give you sample projects. You know how many companies have people do sample work for them and come up with ideas for things, and then they just steal the ideas and never hire anybody? Nar. Like, am I working for you? Sure, then I'll give you my ideas. I feel like I understand the concept behind it because the idea is like, demonstrate to me that you can do the work, but like, since when did we do that pre-job? Like, I feel like that used to be a thing that would happen when you would get the job. You'd use your resume to show that, like, hey, like, I have these skills, and then you'd get into the job, and then that's when you would show, like, you know, I can actually do this, and they would train you, and if you turned out to be a bad fit, then they would fire you, but, you know, other than that. Is this not... That one has one, okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's supposed to show you my past experience, which tells you that I can do this. I don't know, bestie. Like, with the market being the way the market is, I don't have time to put that much energy towards a job application that most likely I'm not gonna get anyway. And also, like, I don't know. I'm just salty about unpaid labor that's expected in the world right now, like between unpaid internships and that kind of thing with your job application. Like, we're all out here struggling. Give me money for my time and my effort and my knowledge. Oh yes, Pluto. One of my biggest pet peeves. One of my biggest pet peeves. Why do I need to send you my resume twice, essentially? That's some silly, goofy shit. That doesn't make any sense. I give you my resume, then you make me fill it again on your website. Why? Why? I know why. It's because you want to put my stuff through a machine. Make your life easier. I understand. I was part of like many hiring committees. I get it. But it's just like, you're going to ask people to do this level of effort, and then I know because I've watched people do it before, as I've worked in these things before, then you're gonna barely read it. You're gonna say it's too much information anyway. So then why? Then why do you ask them to do so much? Then chill on what you're asking for if you're not gonna read it anyway. You're gonna hire the person that has some kind of connection anyway. So what is the point? For a while I was ditching all applications that asked me to take a test, but that was like 70% of them, so I've given up on avoiding. Yeah, depending on your industry, it could be pretty difficult to avoid. Understandably, as annoying as it is. Alright, let me... It filters out people who do not have the ability. Exactly, the time or the ability. Which is quite shit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I forgot to put it back after I did my... I know I forgot, okay.
Gotta use your wristband.
Okay.
You TikTok should be.
Thank you.
You should watch it. I think it's funny.
I will on my lunch break. Thank you for lunch, love. It also feels like you give an inch, take a mile situation. I don't mind a 5-minute quiz. Can you prove how well you know how to do Excel? But I was interviewed for a while back and they wanted 45 minutes of different tests. Yeah, when I was working in higher education, it was normalized in that industry to have to do like 3 to 4 days of like interviewing for one job, which I thought was just redonkulous. Like you'd have to do like multiple different interviews and just like way too much. Showbiz TikToks on stream. Yeah, so you would apply and you would have like all of this prep work before you even got to this point. And then you would ask to like come to campus, travel and come to campus. And then you would have to do multiple days of different types of interviews. So you would do an interview with like who was going to be your future supervisor. You would do an interview with the students that you were going to be working with. You would do an interview with like other staff members in the office that you'd be theoretically working with. And to be fair, this was usually like, I remember being in the student groups where we would interview them and we would get to ask them questions and give our feedback as to whether or not we thought that they were like a good fit or for working with us. And this would be like usually our top like 2 to 3 candidates. So like, you know, it's not a lot of people who have to do this. But imagine traveling, doing all of that, doing that many interviews, during which this time you cannot apply, obviously, to other jobs because you're traveling and busy. And then you don't get the job. Because two of those three people can't get it. Like, that is mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Yeah, sometimes you would have to teach a mock class or give a research presentation. You had to do so much for a job you didn't even have yet. And then somehow still trash people would get in. Controversial opinion, I actually do like cover letters, but I understand why other people don't like cover letters, so I kind of get it. As someone who did job hiring for a while, the reason that I like cover letters is because I feel like it's way easier to lie on a resume, and also you all just become, when you're reading like, you know, upwards to 100 like different resumes, you all just kind of like bleed together. Whereas when I get your cover letter, I am able to get like a quick synopsis of you, but also I'm able to get like that passion of like, why do you like to do the work that you do, kind of thing. But I also do understand why a lot of people don't like them. And I do think a lot of companies don't read them, which makes it frustrating for you to put in that much extra effort into each job and then not really get, you know, a lot of feedback. So I see the pros and the cons, but as someone who actually did apply or did review candidates, I did find them helpful personally, but I understand from the perspective of people who have to write them over and over again why they're tree-ish. For me, it's just like I haven't had like access to the same things that a lot of other people have had, so sometimes writing a cover letter means that I get a chance in a position that my resume wouldn't otherwise allow me to be even considered for, if that makes sense. I need to give this leak to someone. Evelyn. Let's see if I can find Evelyn before the day ends. This is a very lukewarm take, but hiring processes they're not friendly to neurodivergent people at all. I've had my most recent job application was a really big struggle because of the way that the hiring processes worked. Because I was asked to do a phone interview and it was only 15 minutes. And so from my past experience with that kind of thing, those types of phone interviews have usually been, especially when they're that short, I've usually just been making sure the person understands what the position is, making sure you understand what the position is, whether or not you're gonna like, you meet the qualifications, like very, very basic, like not like an actual interview, more like we want to wean out anybody who might not like, you know, like the questions I was expecting were, do you know that this position is like based here? Are you willing to move here if you were selected? Do you agree with the salary requirements? Like very, very basic things. And then I get in the phone call and it's like a whole ass actual interview. And I was like, what do you expect? First of all, no warning, so therefore no preparation, which for me, like, I'm such a scripter. Like, I script a lot of conversations, especially formal interviews like that. So to have nothing prepared was super I mean, I, like, researched the company and stuff. But, Ruby, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. So not, like, no preparation, but little preparation compared to what I would normally do. And then also, how do you expect me to answer solidly, like, answer questions of, like, they had, like, 10 plus questions. This is a 15-minute interview. What do you want me to say in 1 minute? Like, that's so unnecessarily rushed and messy. Like, why? 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 I don't understand. I'm also just terrible at writing about myself, which does not help with learning how to do cover letters. Yeah. That's like a thing with job applications. You're supposed to kind of, you know, what do they say? Like, talk about yourself like a cis white man will talk about themselves. Like, have the confidence of a cis white man. I wish it were more normalized to send interview questions ahead of time. I agree. And you know what? They always say that job interviews are supposed to sort of be like a shared, like you're supposed to be asking them questions, they're supposed to be asking you questions. But it's never that way. It's never designed that way. Which I don't love. And it's like so weird because people are like especially boomers will be like, that's not how it is in the real world. Like you need to be able to answer things on the fly from in the real world. But see, I can tell you confidently in the real world, in all of the jobs I've ever worked, I'm allowed to prepare for important meetings. important presentations, I know what's coming in advance in those conversations. The interview time is the only time you're just gonna like shoot questions at me and I'm supposed to just kind of like figure out how to answer it best on the spot. I'm supposed to prepare and guess what questions I think you're going to ask me and then try to come up with answers and then try my best to navigate those questions when they're different when you're in front of me. Like, in what world? In what world? Learning that I had to tailor resume for each job, tailor cover letters for each job, pretty much copy and paste info, badger the hiring manager. It's so much energy. Yeah, and I keep seeing that advice on TikTok that you're supposed to like reach out beyond the job application to people. I'm like, that feels so invasive. If you slide into my emails while I'm trying to do my job and you're like, I really want this job, like, okay, cool. There's a hiring process for that. I don't know what, I can't do anything for you. Like, hate it. Hate it. All right, gamers. I'm gonna take a quick lunch break. If you need to check in with yourself, whether you need a meal wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, whether that's lunch or any other thing, you need a snack, stretch break, water, med check, all the good things. Check in with yourself, see what you need. Excuse me, and I will be back in just a few. Alright, hello chat. Thank you for hanging out while I had lunch. I appreciate you. I've talked about it before, but I'll always say it again that one of my goals going into was kind of at the end of 2022 as well, but going into 2023 additionally is just like making sure I take the time to like properly eat on stream, because I think for a while there I was just like not doing a very good job with that, and then it was affecting it was affecting honestly like how long I could stream and how long I could enjoy hanging out with you all, because I would run out of spoons because your body needs, you know, fuel and things. So and it was also just affecting how I felt and things. So I always appreciate y'all hanging out so I can take a break and have my lunch. I hope you all had a good break as well, checking in with yourself, whatever you may have needed in that moment. My snack is salted caramel cluster ice cream made from cashew milk because I'm pescatarian and lactose intolerant. That sounds delicious. How do I request some? Pretty please, with the cherry on top. I would like some, thank you. Ah, toast. One of these days, we should go to the ice cream place again. We haven't gone there in forever. I want the vanilla ice cream with the caramel and banana, and I like to get what do you call it? Caramel, banana, and then I like to get wafer cone crunches and cheesecake chunks. Sour goods. And toast gets chocolate peanut butter. Nom, thank you. Nom nom nom. Just doing a little bit of night fishing, see if we can get any of our night fish bundle done or anything, since I've got some bait, and the bait usually brings in the good fish. One of my goals is to get better at taking breaks on stream. I set up a timer to yell at me every hour. Good! Yeah. Yes. I always kind of think about it like this. You're on Twitch. It's never bothered me when I watch someone take a break. I usually, honestly, if I'm being fully transparent, I honestly usually just flip to another stream where someone's not on break for a little bit, and then I come back and see, you know, what's the what and how things are going. And I'm like, you know, I deserve that break as well. And anybody who watches who cares about me will want me to eat and stretch and do things that let me stream more often and allow me to feel better. So yes. Very good. I like how many people are normalizing it. And honestly, if you feel comfortable, you can also just eat on stream. I do sometimes, but I noticed that I would be more likely to finish less of my food when I did that, because I would try to rush, slash I would worry too much about like the sensory experience. I'd get a little anxious, so I find it's easier. I'm a really quick eater anyway, quicker than I should be, because eating too fast isn't the best for you, but I'm a really quick eater nonetheless, so I just wind up finding it's easier to just take a break and eat proper. My interoception is so awful when streamers take breaks. I'm like, oh yeah, exactly. You know, there's a reason I always say, like, take this as an opportunity to check in with yourself. You know, do you need to eat? Do you need to stretch? Is it time for your eyes to, like, have a break from the PC? You know, Do you need to redirect to a different task? Are you distracted? Like, I think breaks are a great way for everybody who's hanging out and not just the streamer to like have a moment with themselves. And with how many neurodivergent people we have, it makes perfect sense that a lot of us struggle with interoception, you know? So I think an ad is gonna play, just a fair warning. What is this? Does Marnie have a kid? Does Marnie have a kid? Oomst. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know the familial ties in... Oh, another secret note. Oh, we're just on the secret note. Is it Jazz? But is Jazz Marnie's kid? And who's... Is it Marnie and Lewis's? Do they have a kid together? Oh. What is this? Where is the starting point from, though? That's the thing. I took a picture of it, of the arrows, but... interoception is like... Oh shit, it's 1 a.m. I gotta go. Interoception is like, Jazz and Shane are her niece and nephew. But what if they're not? This game likes hinting at affairs. They do it with, the Wizard and Caroline. What if there's another one? I don't know. Making it up. I have no idea. But, it's, Interos... Oh my god, we made 15,000 gold from potatoes! Holy crapola. Interoception is like the ability to know like what your body needs. So like, do you notice when you need to pee? Do you notice when you're hungry? Do you notice when you're thirsty? And a lot of neurodivergent people struggle with like identifying. And we get, oh my god, we're rich. We are rich. Not really. Not don't eat me. Not like that. We got a little mini shipping bin, alright. We're making bread. Hi, Callie. My ADHD just took me on a short journey of looking up TikTok API. What's API? API nonsense. To TikTok, to thinking about plants. Then I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be editing TikTok. Uh-huh. And how's that going for you, Toast? I'm gonna put this down here. In case I want to ship things from down here. Vex, thank you for the follow, friend. Is how I did then exclamation point tweet. Oh. Are you trying to make a similar thing so you can share the TikToks that you make on stream? Axolotl, welcome in. Thank you for the quiet hellos, loves. I hope you're all having a good day. And I'll take this as a why did my brain say opportunity instead of opportunity? Take this as an opportunity to also say, if you're lurking, I hope that you're having a good Sunday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you, even if you don't have the spoons or you're busy to chat or whatever. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. I can't tell I'm hungry at all until the moment my stomach starts dramatically screaming like I haven't eaten all day. Yeah, so that would be kind of like struggling with your interoception. Excuse me, I have like a frog in my throat for some reason. I have other health issues, so it makes it slightly easier to remember. Yeah, some people, like, you can be neurodivergent and not struggle with interoception. It's just one thing that is an example of a neurodivergent struggle. Hello, Nicole. Moo! Hi, Callie. How are you? How was you were playing with the puppy? I'm assuming there were other things that happened too since you've been away for a while. Unless Topaz was just really vibing with the hangs today. I think this needs to be 2 away. Put that there. Sell some of our fish. What'd you have for lunch? Nicole, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. How are you? Hi, Raiders. Joe, welcome in. Allie, hello. Hello, hello. Allie and Co are here to say hello. That's so cute. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. Alright, cool. Momo, hello. Welcome in. Y'all were playing some Stardew Valley too. Let's go. What are y'all doing in game right now? You doing any particular fun challenges or romancing anybody fun or anything like that? Feel free to let us know what you were up to. But thank you for the raid. Raiders, if you're new here. Allie! Allie, you little stinker! Not you doing a whole sweet raid and then also resubbing today. Thank you so much. Happy 5 months. Happy Sunday. Yes, welcome in. Oh, we got our first duck feather. Let's go. Papa Fish, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Raiders, if you are new here, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled variety streamer. We're playing some cozy Stardew today, so if you want more Stardew vibes from your vibes over with Allie, then feel free to hang out. But if you need to raid and run, if you need to go rest, eat, sleep, do any of that like post-stream self-care and decompression, even if you weren't streaming, if it's time for you to get a PC break, please do. But we're happy to have y'all here. Not the justice for Allie. Listen. Sometimes y'all be doing a lot, supporting me, which I appreciate, but I get overwhelmed and I compensate by calling you a stinker. I'm sure Allie understands. I panicked, okay? I started a new save to romance Elliot and play with mods for the first time. I love how many people, we were just talking about this earlier, how many people are having their first modded Stardew moment. Good luck with romancing Elliot, though. He's very attractive, both in diverse Stardew Valley and regular, but he's a bougie beach. Like, when you want to gift him things, he requires, like, fancy things. That's why I never ever romanced him, because I was like, sir, do you think I'm a farmer? Do you think I'm living in the lap of luxury? Like, I thought of you. Be grateful. That's all I've got, okay? Alright. Since we've got money, let's go buy, see what's up with buying these catalogs, how much they cost. Allie is a stinker, though! Are you really a community if you don't heckle your streamer? Are you really? Raiders, do you want to see the raid video? Let me know. Let me know if y'all are in the mood for the raid video. Give you a little taste of the community. Can you let me in, Caroline, please? Girl, we both have green hair. We're supposed to be on the same team. Ah, speaking of Elliot, look how pretty he is. So pretty. Okay. Want to buy... It's so expensive. This is just for the wallpapers and floors. How much is the one that Robin has, or do I have to buy that one first? Joe is your partner and therefore the #1 heckler. If you see O_Toasty in the chat, that's my partner and i.e. my #1 heckler. So, relatable content. Relatable content, honestly. Ooh, we got a Linus cutscene. I didn't even say anything to him. Let's go. Opie, nice to see you. It's always nice to see you, Linus. Look at your little yellow flower crown. You're so cute. Have you eaten dinner yet? I'm making fish and there's plenty if you want to stay. I would love to. I would never say no to you. It's sinus time, gamers. Get your exclamation point sinus in the chat. I'm just finishing up the meal. Why don't you wait inside my tent? I would love to. Thank you. Thank you. It is, Allie, it is. We are romancing Linus. Yes, yes. Sorry for the wait, but I think it will be worth it. Fresh grilled fish. Yum. How do you like it? It's delicious. I'm so glad you like it. I only use salt to season it. The trick is making sure the fish is freshly caught. You know, B.I. Oh, the tension. What's happening? Rock's hitting the tent. Who's bothering my sweet boy Linus? Because I will fight you. Oh, it's the children. I can't fight the children, damn it. Mr. B, but where's the scary tent man? Please don't tell Aunt Marnie, Mr. B. Vincent made me do it. No. It wasn't me. You're both rude. Who teach you some manners? Harry, scary tent man. He's not scary. Be nice. He's going to attack us, Vincent. Run. Nar. This is unacceptable. Linus is a kind person. We're sorry, Mr. Linus. Very sorry. Come on, Jazz. Let's get out of here. Fight the children because they were not taught manners. I mean, the children aren't responsible for not being taught manners. Their parents are the ones that are responsible for that. It's okay, Linus. It means a lot that you stuck up for me like that. You're the only one here who doesn't think I'm some kind of monster. How can they think he's a monster? He's so sweet. He wears a flower crown every day, for goodness sake. Thank you for being here. You're a great friend. Now let's finish dinner. Enjoy your lurk, Allie. Mwah. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Oh, he's so sweet. I'm obsessed. He's just a little guy. Yeah, and they're so mean. Yeah, let me give you. But you made the dinner. I'll give you the dessert. Mwah. All right, back onto my mission. No worries, Callie. No worries. Shop. Workbench. Wood chipper. Oh, this would be very helpful. I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh my god, this is so expensive. What in the poo-poo is the fact that that costs 200,000 gold, and there's also a different catalog you have to buy, which is also 30,000. Oh my god. They're robbing me. Robbing me blind! Alright, I'm gonna get the, I think I'm gonna get the auto grabber first. Callie, the little dots make it seem like you're gonna fight the kids. When I say I caught another one. Oh, rip. Sorry, bestie. Alright, let's buy the auto grabber. Do I need a separate auto grabber in every, animal building, or just one will do it all? I wonder. I had to stop washing dishes to say I love Linus. He's my best friend every time I make a new save. If you don't like Linus, it's a red flag. I'm not even... I don't even think that's a hot take. I think it's pretty straightforward. If you don't like Linus, it's a red flag to me. Sorry. Separate buildings, separate grabbers. That's so rude. Why? Why? If you don't like Linus, you're classist. Half joking. You said it, not me, but... And sell all of that. If you don't like Linus, your class is serious. Say it with your whole chest. As you should. Say it with your whole chest. I feel confident in this. Hi, Nat. I was just telling chat about how you had messaged me earlier. Well, it was a while ago, but you had messaged me earlier and that our badges are done and that I have to be patient and wait to put them out till our subathon and that I'm impatient and want to share them all right now. But I will not. I will not. I will be a good egg. How are you doing? How's your internship going, lovely? I hope it's going good. Alright, let's put these... Oh, we already have 8. We don't need... We can sell those, actually. Nice. Oh, Toast, do you want to see the finished ones? Nat sent me the finished ones. That's the bot's name. It is. It is the bot's name. I'll keep the quartz. Going to bed early so I have some time to read. I love reading before bed. Ducky, have a great night. You can get exclamation point good night in the chat for Ducky. Thank you for hanging out with us, friend. Have a good day. Purple Thunder Blackberry. I was voodoo today. Voodoo. Me too. I'm excited. I'll be putting them live on the beginning of our subathon, so Feb 10th. Livewire Orange today. That one's actually pretty good, yeah. Oh, that's the fishing one. I know I needed to turn in a duck feather somewhere. Did I do that already? I thought... Learning a lot, so it's been a bit overwhelming. That's totally fair. When you're taking in a lot of information, like the first few days of a semester, the first few days of a course, your brain is like definitely overloaded, definitely a little bit overwhelmed. Is it a coding internship? Or is it in something else? I really thought I needed to turn in a duck feather somewhere, but I guess maybe that's a different save or I imagined it. I'm almost done. I got that room done. I need to do the fishing one. We need crab pot. I need to buy some crab pots. And then specialty fishing, I don't really know where I get these. Ocean fishing, I still need 2 more. And lake fishing, I need 1 more. Maybe we'll do some fishing. Any crab pots on your phone? No, I do not have any crab pots on my phone. Thank you, Blue Dubai Boy. If y'all feel comfortable and willing to share your pronouns in chat, please feel free to do so. Just something that we like to do to make sure that folks feel comfortable if their pronouns change or if they're new here. It gives them space to share that with us without feeling put on the spot. And my pronouns are they, them. How do I check my crab pot? And how do I entice people to go in, like fish to go into my crab pot? Because I've had this one here for forever. And then nothing in it. bait? Oh, I have to put bait in there? Oh, okay. All my bait is on my rod. Nice. Okay, cool. Thanks, Toast. I did not know that. I'll save some of these bait then. Put the rest on the rod. Not the internet being rude and making stream cut in and out. Oh no, Nicole, I'm sorry. Stream looks okay for everybody else, right? B has been playing Stardew for 2 years, but they have a specialty in farming year 1 part. Yeah. This is my first time properly playing for like a longer period of time. I'm excited to see all the things you get up to with your coding knowledge, Nat. Do you have like something particular that you're learning coding for, like a career path or something you're trying to do, or just as a skill? No, my tackle has worn out. Oop. That's no good. A 10-year farm. Wow. Pluto, that's sick. That is very dedicated. I will say, Toast, my headphones are still cutting out randomly sometimes, so I think maybe that the headphone USB can't be on the USB. I think it's overloading on the USB extender. I think it has to go into the computer somewhere. I don't know if that's the problem, but that's my guess. But I pop in to give Sebastian a little gift. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know why it happens, like, sometimes not for a long time, and then all of a sudden, like, in the last, like, 2 minutes, it's happened, like, 4 times. I'm like, oh, okay. We just decide we're broken now? Oh, sorry, fish. I wanted to plug them in, see if that would help. At my internship, they mostly do websites, so that's probably what I'll be doing with my time there. Ah, okay, that's cool. That's very cool. Sounds what I did with my body when my warranty ran out. I don't think my parents paid for the warranty. Overdrive citrus punch. Nom nom. I don't think they paid for the warranty, the insurance. I do. I actually won it in a giveaway, which was wild and really cool. Because I had headphones already, so it was like really hard for me to justify getting new headphones. But I've been transitioning my setup to white, and my keyboard and my headphones were one of the like last things that I had that I wanted to change over. I still need to do my keyboard. Having a hard time deciding. I like want a pre-made one, but I kind of want to build one, but I'm scared and don't know how to build them, and they cost a lot of money, and I want to really like it, and I don't know. But my headphones were one thing, and it's like I didn't really want to replace things that didn't really need to be replaced. So when I won them, I was like, well, this is the jackpot, because like now I can replace them without having to spend any of my grant money on it. Maple syrup needs to be turned in, but we can sell a lot of the rest of these. I think my parents got called about the extended warranty and chose not to acknowledge it. Not that, Callie, but also relatable content. Nice, 8,000. Very good. We're thriving. Need to make this pale ale. I think I need to, what's the crafting? Keg. Wood, copper bar, iron bar, and oak resin. You know what I bet? That was why I was making copper bars and iron bars last time I was playing. Because they were sitting waiting for me in my furnace. Resources, wood, copper bar, iron bar. I could make some more too if I need to. And then, I know, right? I do pretty good with the to-do list, but I can't write every single thing down, so sometimes it just escapes me. And then oak resin would be in artisan. And I have 2 of those. I can make 2 kegs. 1 keg? Only 1 keg? I need more wood. Need to get that wood chipper from Robin. Honestly. I should have saved more of my potatoes. I'll get some from my Chest Anywhere mod. Best mod. Oh, yeah. Honestly. Honestly, very glad that you taught me about the Chest Anywhere mod. Alright, keg. Do I want this in the shed, maybe? Would that be the spot that makes the most sense? Do I even have any room, though? Not really. Not really. I have... This is our orchard area for our fruit trees. I could put some of them up here for now. And how much wood do I have? I have 16. Here, I'll like chop down a tree or 2. I have more than my fair share anyways. What's really annoying is I can't chop down some of the trees that are in spots they're not supposed to be because I can't reach them. How much wood is that? That's good. Right, we can make a second one. The organization that the Chest Anywhere mod provides just is too good. It's too good to pass up on. Alright. 2 kegs to start us off. And then we put potatoes in there, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, now we can do our regular stuff. Oh my god. Let me for free. Say hello to all of our schmanimals. Be a good pet parent to all of them. Grab these eggs. So, okay, question with the auto grabber. Harvest from your animals each morning. Does that mean it'll get my milk from my cows? Or will I... Because, like... Then I don't need to use the milk pail? Or I do? They will? Okay, good. Fabulous. Because this is kind of a pain in the booty. I'd rather go get the eggs each morning than... Oh my gosh, we can get our goat milk, which we need for one of our bundles. Let's go. Does that mean I can shear them as well? When can you shear? Or, no, that's sheep. That's sheep. These are goats. Oh, hold on. The train is passing by. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Yes. All the free coal. Gib. What else can we get? Anything else? What's this one? What's this one? You gonna give me anything? Ooh, geodes! Magma geodes. Nice. Any of these have anything? Nah, that might be it. Only the open top ones, usually. Alright, very good. We don't have to go that fast anymore. There, another track star, indeed. Oh, nice! We got something from our... Put that back in there. What am I doing tonight? I could come visit you, Linus. I'll come visit you anytime. Anytime, bestie. Let me stop since I'm already here. I want to shop or want to get the wood chipper. At night in his tent, things are getting a little steamy. Things are getting a little steamy between my farmer and Linus these days. Alright, let's go crack open these geodes. Hopefully I have enough room in my inventory. Hi Maury, can we get a shout out for Maury, please? Thank you for popping by. I hope you enjoy your quiet hello, friend. Alright. Crack open these geodes. Oh, it's Clarice! I forgot that we got rid of Clint. It's always like I come into the this blacksmith and I'm like, oh, I have to deal with Clint. But now it's Clarice and I come in and I'm like, oh, hello, Clarice. I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. Love Clarice. Lesbian icon. Clarice, you're the best. Thank you so much. And see what we can donate here. Oh, I haven't donated amethyst yet? Oh, that's awkward. All of this I've apparently donated before, so we will sell it for the monies. Yes, we do love Maury. We do. Maury is a gem. One of my favorite streamers to watch. Plays lots of cozy games. Has the cutest VTuber model. Very good. Alright, we got a lot to do. We still have to water our plants. I don't even know how to begin thinking about tackling the what do they call the skull caverns? Those scare me. Alright, B, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you and I want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them the mermaid's pendant. Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in this region. Good luck. Ooh, Linus! B, if you have time, come visit me tonight. I was thinking we could cook dinner and we could talk. You could even sleep over if you're interested. I'll be waiting. I'll be there, Linus. I'll be there. Let's go see. We can turn into the sinus. Listen to the nature sounds and chill. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exclamation point sinus in the chat. It's a very sinus heavy day today. Okay, Haley. Whatever. A star drop. I see. Alright. Oh, it has to be large. Oh man, I thought we finally finished that. I want the greenhouse. I want the greenhouse so bad. We have some of these trees growing. And hopefully, how do I get the goat cheese? I have goats now. Do I put their milk? I bet I put their milk in the thing. And then next season we can hopefully get one of these. Okay. Loving on sinus is amazing, and then okay, Haley, whatever. Listen, I heard that she has a good redemption arc, Haley, but that requires me to have patience in order to actually see her through her redemption arc, and I'm like, maybe one of these days. Right now, I'm busy. She's a single mom who works too hard. She loves her kids and never stops. 2 hands in the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor. Who are mean to other people for fun. Even more coming out of my lips to defend my wife. Nor to this. Maury Faye. Self-proclaimed Haley lover. Wait. Do I not have any more? I do have milk. Yeah. Let's put some of this stuff away, and then I need to water. What am I doing? I need to put some of this nonsense where it belongs. Actually, I can sell some of this. Fish. I don't think that needs to be turned in. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Alright. That's good. Her arc is honestly so cute. Here's what I will say. Is I've heard people make this point, and I think this is a valid point, that we tend to give Shane a lot more wiggle room as a community overall. We tend to give Shane a lot more wiggle room as a man who is mean and angry due to his trauma or whatever, and has like a redemption arc. We tend to see him as someone who is, I don't want to say fixable, but like if you give him enough support, he comes around. But then we're very poo-poo towards Haley, who has a very similar story. So I can understand why that is problematic. But I can fix him, girlies. Go wild for Shane. Yeah, I kind of get it. I have a bit of a fixer complex, so I get it, but also it's not the best. It's not the best. And then I think, nice. This finishes this bundle. We finished the crab pot bundle. Oh, we get more crab pots. Finish the crab pot bundle, we get more crab pots. Alright, real quick. I need to run down and water our plants before we have to go see Linus. I'm equally angry at both of them for being rude. I'm headcanoning her as autistic. She says she wasn't trying to be rude, she just didn't know how to communicate what she meant. Oh. That's interesting, Forrest. That makes me want to get to know her. You tell me a character is autistic, I'm like, okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Gotta go fast. All right, I'm not gonna have time to water these. I'll have to water them. I'll have to water them on my way home. Hold on. Time. There, I'll just get a little more time. This is the overgrown garden farm. Everyone's like, ooh, woo. Oh my god, Shane, ooh, woo, he has problems. My girl Haley is literally being neglected by her parents and is clearly unhappy with her life. I think part of what I think happens is definitely sexism, right? But I think part of what also happens is Shane's backstory comes out a lot faster. So you more quickly realize, like, oh, he's going through something. He's not just an ass to be an ass. Whereas Haley takes a little bit longer to open up about what she's going through and why she's acting like the way that she's acting. I feel like Shane shouldn't have been romanceable. That's fair. His story is a bit much. But I mean, a lot of those stories are. So is Penny, so is Haley's, so it's kind of hard. Alright, they've been watered. Now we run to Linus. Thank you for the hydrate, Golden. I will do that in just a second. I only wanted to romance Abigail for her big Dave. Oh gosh. I've seen the exact opposite online. I love Shane. My main issue is how it's clearly he's canon that he's canonly supposed to be clean, but he's programmed to still go to the bar, and his room has beer cans in it. I feel like the creator didn't handle Shane well. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, chat. Exclamation point sinus. I'm so excited. What is this gonna be? Our little night in. We've been invited. You came. Of course I did. Of course I did. He's so cute. I figured maybe we could try this dinner thing again without any interruptions. I would love that. Great, dinner's just getting done. Why don't we eat out here? Linus, my beloved, I tried something a little bit different tonight. I hope you like it. It gives you a helping of spaghetti. Yum. Honestly, more of a spaghetti girly than I am a fish girly anyway, so. I'm glad you like it. I don't cook much that isn't fish, but I'm happy to make you anything that you like. He's so sweet, please. I'm glad that you came back after what happened last time, B. I'm not sure that most people would have wanted to try this again. I'm not ashamed of my lifestyle, but being degraded by everyone, even kids, is embarrassing. I'll stand with you through anything. That means so much to me, B. I'm so fortunate to have someone like you in my life. He's so cute. He said he loves us. Oh my god. I love you too, Linus. Oh. It's been a long night, hasn't it? Let's go to sleep. I laid out this sleeping bag for you. I'm sure it's not as comfortable as your bed, but it's so cute. Not to zip them together. Stop. He's being cute and y'all are being dirty. Oh, thank you for the lovely night sinus smooch. A little morning smooch. The game kind of glitched though because it says it's still 6:30 p.m., but we're supposed to have slept over. I'm screaming. A little cozy sleepover with spaghetti. Such a wholesome little lad he is. Sleep is not on my mind. Exactly. Exactly. Game was like, nice try, Beach. It's true. It's true. I think there's sexism built into the game, to be honest. Like the scene where you play as a male, you can assault Leah, but not if you're a guy. Like, why was that there? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this game was made by, from what I know, a cishet white guy. So, as beautiful as the game as it is, it's definitely got its own little flaws when it comes to that kind of thing, like representation and whatnot. All right, let's throw some of these crab pots around so we can like get more fish. Very cute. I think we're like almost out of what do you call them? Cutscenes with Linus. Like I think I have to ask him to marry me soon. The chat room, I don't know what to do because TikTok. Okay, so my TikTok clip on the mod to romance Linus got way more views than I ever would have expected it to. It got like 30,000 people, and like a lot of them were making the point that like he likes living in his tent. So if you romance him, he kind of is taken from where he likes to live. But the thing that I don't know, and there's really no way for us to know, I don't think, unless we try it, is whether or not the mod writes in like him like changing his mind or being willing or like that kind of thing. Like I don't know if they've added voice lines like storylines to him or not. So I'm conflicted. I feel like we have to try and see. But it has to be said, no, you're so valid, Prince, and it should be. It should be. You are 100% correct. It is the reason why I'm very excited for games like Coral Island, which have a little bit better representation, but a very similar gameplay style. I think the guy here is how I'm supposed to buy the pendant for marriage, right? When does he come, though? When it's, like, rainy, or what? To be fair, though, that could be said for every romance, essentially. By marrying Seb, we're forcing him to stay in a small town he hates. It's true, it's true. Like, Leah doesn't write as much, like, a lot of... Yeah, that's true for a lot of the characters. But... I don't know if there's a redemption arc on that with the mod or not. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate as well. I appreciate it. If he changes his mind on his own with the character, I don't see a problem, but like Ghost said, it can be said. It can be said for Seb. It can be said for quite a few of them, actually. Oh, I forgot to sell shit before bed. That's fine. So... I think it is what it is. It's just kind of designed that way. Do we know how much the mermaid pendant costs? I just want to know how much I should start saving up. Yeah, I would assume it's more than $2. Indeed. You punk. Oh my god, me too. Give me the giant Junimo plush. Right now. 5,000 gold. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, it's not bad. I need to make more honey things and make a bee farm. Oh, we got a snail. And some glasses. Where do I want to put this? A wood chipper. 5,000. I'm sorry. You're lucky I didn't exclamation point cancel Toasty for your tomfoolery. Don't really have anything in this bottom corner. I think we'll expand our barn animals and stuff out there at some point, but... Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick. The words are hard. I'm gonna go pee really quick, and I will burp. Burp. Alright, hello friends. Thank you for vibing. Appreciate you. Alright, what were we doing? What was going on? Alright. I think we're watering the plants. Enjoy your lurk, Callie. No worries. No worries. Oh, also, I meant to tell you all this during the beginning of the stream, but oh well. I'm gonna be doing some more Odie sponsored streams next month. We're getting to do their robes. So I'm getting like a nice fuzzy robe, which I'm excited about, and their weighted blanket, which is really exciting as well, because I know a lot of neurodivergent pals like weighted blankets. Toast has one. I know I like to use it and steal it sometimes. So if you've been needing a robe or a weighted blanket, I'll have discount codes for you for those products next month. And we'll do some sponsored streams, and I'll show you mine and all the good things that we usually do. And as per usual, I like to remind everybody that I get paid regardless. Obviously, if people use the codes, it encourages them to continue to sign me, but never like put yourself out in order to try to support me in that capacity. If there's ever a sponsorship that like relies on you all engaging, I will tell you that. I try to be transparent about all that kind of stuff. So like when we did the HelloFresh and oh, Golden, I was telling everybody that not today, but in the next month we're going to be doing 2 more Odie sponsored streams, and that I'll have new codes for their robes and their weighted blanket. And then I was saying, like, I get paid regardless, so don't feel like you have to use it. It's just if those are actual things that you want for any reason, then you can get them for cheaper. And I was just adding that, like, if there is ever a sponsorship that is based on whether or not you all use the code, I will tell you. Obviously, still don't put yourselves out, but I just try to be transparent about like how the sponsorship works. Because maybe there's something that you're like, no, it's okay, but you know, I don't know if I would necessarily get it, but then you want to support me by using it. Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to do that with something like this. So only if there's a genuine interest on your end of things. It doesn't make a difference to me. The biggest thing is the, you know, social media posts and the stream, hanging out in the stream is the best way to support me as of right now with those. Put this in animals. There's so many extra eggs. I really need to make more machines. With what room though? But with what room though? What do I need to do to build more? Need maple syrup. I need more maple syrup. I need to put more tappers out, I guess. Yeah. There are sometimes sponsorships that are like that, where you know, you get paid more based off of if someone uses it or not. But not all of them are like that. Alright, let me go turn this goat cheese in, I think. Unless I did that already. I don't think I did. Why are these children so rude? She just said I smell like grass. You're the one who didn't want me to tell your mom that you were rude to Linus. Now you're tempting me. Things have changed a lot after the Joja Mart went up. It's been really bad for Pierre's shop. Mom loves Joja Mart, though. The prices are cheap, so she can afford a lot more than she ever could at Pierre's. I don't like Pam either. Alright, Haley. Chat room has convinced me to give you a little bit of a better shot, so I'll say hello more often. See what comes of it. Is it this one? No. This one. Okay. And then we've actually done this. So that can be marked off. I don't think the snail goes anywhere. No, so we can sell them. I don't remember where I put all of our crab pots. There's one over here. And also say hi to Linus while we're up here. Like I never ever need a good excuse to say hi to him more. Ooh, what is that? A crayfish. Does that need to be turned in? No. That's cool. I need to get more bait. Hi, Linus. I said I was happy by myself before, but I'm glad you're my friend, Beep. I'm taking a screenshot of this. This is so cute. This is so cute. I'm glad we played Stardew today. We had so many fun little cutscenes and stuff. Brings me great joy. Brings me great joy. He's so precious. Wait, Mara's there? Let me say hi to her. She's one I'd like to befriend a little more too. Do you know my dad, Demetrius? He's a scientist. I have a lot of fun helping him out in the laboratory. I do. I do know him, actually. Oh my gosh. I had a mod for him that adds more dialogue, and he's so amazing. I've seen some of those. I've just never done any of them because I didn't know if they would interact, like if they wouldn't work. No, I can't do that. I don't even have the sandfish for me. I didn't know if it would work with like the mod I have to be able to romance him. Alright, we're gonna spend this silly amount of money on this catalog, even though it's not the full catalog. Oh, it's 30. Oh, I thought it was 20. Oh, that sucks. Okay, never mind. I should buy some more of these trees, but I don't remember which ones I've bought already. Bought? No, that's not a word, I don't think. I don't want to rebuy them, so. Never mind then. Alright. Say hi to all these peeps. Abby's always had a strange interest in the occult. I'm not sure where she gets it from. She gets it from the wizard, from when y'all had a little Netflix and chill moment. Oh, another cutscene? Question mark? Oh, it's when we get to see Abigail's bisexual dreamland. I'm here for it. Muiwa. Muiwa. I don't know what that means, but... These trees look like, what's that Pokemon that has like the multiple heads? Hi, Slayla, welcome in. Why are you here? I don't know, Emily, why am I here? I said Abigail, I meant Emily. This stream is so gay. I am unfortunately already in a relationship and with a man, but in this particular save, my first save ever, dating a man. But I'm happy to be in your gay dreams, Emily. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here to sign. Ha 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 ha. Executor! Yeah, exactly. Oh, and I'm gone. Gotta go. Really not too sure what that's supposed to mean, but she has a picture of the desert in her background, and they have a desert wallpaper here. I wonder what this family's connection to the desert area is. Very intriguing. A little quartz for you. Do a little trash gremlining. Just trying to like befriend more of the townies and not just do the romance, you know? Ooh, nice. Little shrimpy boy. Chat room, shrimp check. Are you sitting like a shrimp? Are you bisexual sitting? Have you switched knees? This is your shrimp check. The game gave us one. I don't have knees actually. That seems sus. I think I've actually seen those knees before. I may be. Listen, I'm not saying you can't bisexual sit. I'm just saying if you've been bisexual sitting with one single knee, one certain way, maybe, just consider rotating knees to give your knee a break. For me. Oh. That's where I would leave those. I see. I've never had a knee in my life. Clip? No. No? You didn't want a clip? I don't know what you're on about, Toast. I did want to clip. Okay. But no, I won't be swapping my imaginary knees. I wish I could tell, because Jas was like, don't tell Marnie, don't tell my mom that I was mean to Linus. And I desire to tattle on those mean children, but it doesn't give me the option. Doesn't give me the option, and I think that's kind of homophobic of them. Alright, let's do a little bit of fishing. I want to buy some more bait and like a new tackle from Willie, but he wasn't at his shop today. So we'll have to make do with what we have. No more bait. No more bait. Oh my gosh, we've been fishing up a lot of secret notes this time around. I keep getting these. Okay, but this one at least tells me where to start from. So let's do this. Because now I want to know. Alright, from our house. I think that's from the farmhouse, right? I took a picture of it. I took a picture of both of them. They gave me another one earlier, but I don't understand where the starting point is supposed to be. I think this one is from the farmhouse. It's hard to tell when you have mods on all your buildings. But I'm gonna say yeah. So you go. So it wants me to go. The thing is I have a custom farm map. So is that gonna mess this up? I'll try to do it anyway. So it says left. Can I not get across this bridge, please? Then up. Then to the right. And then up. And then to the right. And then down. There's no down here. Is it down? It doesn't make sense, so that's where I came from. What if you were only supposed to move one space? Then that would be even worse because I have a custom farm map. One second. I can't go this way because there's no down here. Unless there's a secret spot I don't know about. Oh, I found leprechaun shoes. Alright, I guess I'll try the one space thing when I go. I don't know if Toast is literally just making that up. Well, my stretch break turned into build a cabinet break. Listen, you were productive. You got something done. You can check it off your list. It's good. Plus, sometimes it's just nice to, like, I don't know, use your hands to make something. Move your body, whatever. Alright. I don't know if Toast has, like, actual insider information as to why I'm supposed to be moving one space, or if Toast is just heckling me, but either way, we're gonna try it. Perhaps when it's daylight. I have to go. No worries, Erin. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. We miss you. I hope that work continues to go well for you. And we appreciate you popping by when you can. Have a good rest of your day. Mwah. Alright, now let's see. If the custom farm map proves to still be difficult, then I'll try a different strat, but... Cooking recipe for salad. Need a plate of sashimi. I don't know how to make sashimi, but sure. Alright, so you go out of the house. And then... to the... This doesn't even make sense, no, because if I go to one space to the left, and then I go up, like, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna be walking in circles. I I'm just gonna be walking in circles. I might have to, Jordan. I might have to. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer not to, but sometimes it's just like, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's see. This is secret note number 19. We got another one too. Let's Google Stardew Wiki. Secret note number 19. Specifically. One Willow Lane. In front of the door to the house. Follow until the character cannot move. First walk left until they hit a permanent obstacle, then and so on the path. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the secret, the custom farm map would have made that pretty much impossible to do anyway. So, is what it is. It's what it is, what it is, what it is. Back here somewhere. Ha ha ha! This is when... Did any of y'all see Jambo's TikTok where she filled the entire town with golden Linuses? It's so funny. I mean, she did the whole town. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. Okay. Alright, and then I'm supposed to put... I think we put him right here. Hee hee hoo hoo. And then I also got secret note number... Let's see. Welcome back, Allie. Lasagna roll-up sounds delicious. Absolutely delicious. Number 20. Okay, I could actually think I can do this one. This one is supposed to be from town center. So let's try it. From town center, you're supposed to go left. No, right. And then down. And then right. And then up. And then right. That doesn't work because there's a fence there. What are these notes? It's like the secret notes you find in the game. Maybe I'm supposed to do it based off of the turns? So right would be this path. And then down. And then right. And then up. No, this can't be right either. Right. Down. Right. Up. Right. And then up. Yeah, no, I'm blah, 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 blah. Yeah, if you play the game enough, it gives you all these different little secret notes. Oh. Okay, I don't have that yet anyway, so I'm not gonna do that. I read the wiki about it, but it doesn't really make sense to do until I have rabbits. So, that's fine. Okay, let's go take care of the farm. Enough with these silly secret notes. Making my head go bonkers. Alright, alright, alright. Let me just love on our little cat. Oh my gosh, when I redid my oh cool. So I was trying to play Stardew with my friends, and some of the mods were like breaking. I guess why is the door there then though? I don't know. Some of the mods, like my custom farm, wasn't really like working correctly because, again, like I had said, I put it over the top of a pre-made farm, which isn't really what you're supposed to do and can kind of make it angry. Like I put it over the top of a forest farm, and so some of it was broken, including I couldn't get into my cave, which has my mushrooms. But now I did. When I had taken it out to do with the friends and then put it back in, it seems to have opened the door to the cave, which is great. Just got new tarot cards. Let's go. Do y'all want to do a tarot card reading today? Maybe we can do that at the end of stream. We haven't been doing those in a minute. Maybe we should get back to them. Love a good community tarot reading. Alright, we got that. Water the plants. Oh, we got some taters. Grab that. Nice, almost all of our plants are done. I guess I should have checked if we wanted to plant more plants before the season ends, but it's kind of tight now. Lord of the Ring, very cool. I have one tarot deck, but it's like a queer themed tarot deck. I would love to get more in the future, but there's just a lot of other wants ahead of it right now. Water all of these bad boys. No, that's the wrong row. They're all so pretty. Very cool. I love that for you. Alright, we can sell out of this. That should give us close to like enough money to get the whatchamacallit that we were trying to get, the catalog. Why don't we go turn this in, because I think this is due. We haven't had any rainy days, so I don't think we will get to get our mermaid pendant today. But that's okay. Where does this go? This here? Yeah. Nice! I've actually never unlocked the greenhouse. I've seen a lot of people do it, so I kind of like know what it's about, but I've never gotten it. I think once our fruit trees grow, we'll be able to finish that bundle. And then we just need one more season of summer or fall to grow those, so. We're gonna have a greenhouse soon, which I'm very excited for. Means we can grow things in the winter. Oh, I have these potatoes I didn't sell. Whoops. We should also check on the status of the pale ales. They seem to take a long time to grow, which is not ideal considering I think I only have like 8 days or something to give her the... Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that fast enough if it takes like 3+ days to make one. I don't have enough oak resin to make any more kegs any faster. So that might be a lost cause, unfortunately. Yeah, because they're not even done yet, even still. That takes forever. Holy guacamole. We were rewarded a cheese thingy. So we can put another one of those here. We can sell all of these. And actually, we can grab some of the extra animal products and put some more on. Use them here.